What? Drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues, and thee. Well, the character Tybalt says the line. It's fairly close to the beginning of the play, and at the beginning of the play there's a battle, there's a fight in the street between the servants of the Capulet household and the servants of the Montague household. And there's we learn in the prologue that there's an ancient grudge between these two families and they hate each other. So there's a character of Benvolio who is Romeo's best friend, and he arrives and he tries to break up the fight by drawing his sword. Tybalt sees this from afar and comes in and says, "What, drawn and talk of peace?" So Tybalt is calling him out. He's saying, "You're talking of peace, you want to keep the peace, but you've got your sword out. What's that about? You know, if you're going to pull your sword on anyone, don't pull it on the servants, pull it on someone on your own side." And so a fight ensues between Tybalt, Benvolio and the servants, and they have this battle, and it's broken up by the prince, who comes in and gives them a warning. The language is really interesting. As an actor, I like saying that line because there's lists, for actors, lists are interesting things to say on stage, and Tybalt gives 3 things that he hates. I've got more than one now. Tybalt gives 3 things that he hates. He says that, "Well, draw and talk of peace. I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues, and thee." And it almost kind of goes, they get progressively worse, and so it's more insulting the further we go. So hell, probably the worst thing that most of us can think of. All Montagues, worse than hell, your family, and even worse than that, you. So it becomes really personal towards the end. So it's basically like, not only is he cussing his mum and his dad and all his family, but then he says, "and thee" at the end, and that's the tipping point to where the fight breaks out.